Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I hope that you woke up feeling happy, healthy, wealthy, beautiful, wonderful, healthy, wealthy, all the good things. You know what I'm saying? Feeling this new energy after that full moon. You should have been feeling it before, but after it's so real and serious. Like, I just got to talk about it. So let's talk about it real quick. We've only just begun, okay? This is the Carpenters. It's called We've Only Just Begun. A kiss for luck and we're on our way. Good morning. Hello. Hope that like we just feeling this kind of energy. We've come a long way. There were so many roads to choose, right? We started out walking and then we learned to run and now we're running, okay? Even if it's just a little slow sprint, you know what I'm saying? You jogging around the block, but you're doing it well and you're doing it in sync, consistency, and that's everything. You know what I'm saying? We sharing horizons, let's move. We watching for them signs, we gotta know what they are. Talking it over, just the two of us and God, right? Working together day by day. Yes, honey, together. All right. Spirit gave you a chance to change your life, and you took it. And now, only thing that's gonna follow you are blessings. Okay, your steps will be blessed. See, when we listen, we find favor in that. There's favor in listening. You know, when you was a kid and you listened to your parents and you was a good kid, you know, so you always got the good stuff, like the extras. And your parents went out the way to make things good for you because you were always a good child. Like, always good, listening, paying attention, doing what they said, asking the proper questions, being obedient, okay? Working together with them. Still being yourself, but working together with them. And that's how it is with God. Like, we have to be an obedient child to our God, to our higher powers that are on the other side. And the more obedient we are, the more gifts that we will receive, the more insight that we get. Those are the gifts, the insight, the signs, the ease of life, the flow, you know what I'm saying, without turbulence or being able to see the turbulence coming, grab a proper boat and the proper oars in enough time to get away from the storm. This is now a kind of energy that we will remain in for the next 20 years. So do not be in disillusion, but always looking for the solution. Solution based mindset defies all obstacles, which are truly learning lessons. Okay, so the more you have like issues with different things within yourself, right, it's just an opportunity to find a new way to get through it. The learning lessons are sent to teach you so you may learn and elevate into your new blessing. For a test passed is an elevation earned, a level up. So if you pass a test, then you get a level up. It's just like a game, right? Life is a game in its own way. So the more that you learn the strategy for this level, right? You pass, even if you have to keep going over and over, like, oh, play this level a couple times, like until you pass it. At this point, we shouldn't have to continue to use other lives. You understand what I'm saying? You should be able to get through now with ease because you know what to look for. Okay, so you're always above, never behind. So when you're paying attention and you're always up on your like, you know, when you in school, because we in school, we in life school, like this is school, you understand what I'm saying? Like, you have to make sure your notes is up to par for the test. You got to make sure not only do you pass the chapter test, but you pass the unit test as well, so you may get through everyday life easier. Okay, so when you're paying attention to the signs and you're paying attention to what a test truly is, when you know that there is a reason that you have to go through certain things so that you can elevate, then you know that's a chapter test, right? So if it's a like an easy test, that's a chapter test. Just get through that test, right? Because with that chapter test, every chapter that you went through on this level, you're going to have to revisit it all at once for the unit test. God is always going to be giving us a way to elevate through tests, trials, tribulations. That's where the elevation is at. Do not think that for a second. See, I want you to embrace a problem. I want you to embrace the toughness. I want you to embrace the issues in life. Because when you embrace them, you can tackle them and you're stronger for it. Elevate it. Elevation comes right after that. A blessing, which is the elevation of the self, where you no longer live on that level. So you're able to pass the unit test then, because now you've learned everything and you're constantly remembering it from all the chapter tests that you passed. So the unit test is a breeze. You can come at me with everything you got in your arsenal, and I'm going to pass that test because I've studied and I know what to look for. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you're studying. Study yourself. What are your patterns? What is your history? What do you need to change? Okay, because if you're paying attention to your past, then your present is understood and your future is open, because then you know where you've come from. You ain't going back there no more. We're pivoting. We're pivoting. We're pivoting through things now. We're not just flying through, we're not just like flowing in a way that is not purposeful and positive. Okay, we pivoting now. So if there's a problem, you're gonna pivot through it. You're gonna get around it in a different kind of way. You're gonna pivot your body so that does not touch you anymore, because you saw it and you knew that you needed to move to the left because it was coming through the right, or whatever the case may be. Okay, so make sure that you are pivoting through this next few, this next stage, and it's going to last for a very long time, at least 20 years. Whatever energy you're feeling, you're going to remain in this energy. So if you are in an elevated stage of yourself, you're going to constantly be in an elevated stage of yourself. If you have not learned to elevate yet, this is the time to open up that door. This is the time to find something else to help you take your mind to the next level of self, because we are being separated. We are being separated by spirit, and there will be no reintegration with the things that are not for us. So understand what's for you and what's not. So when it go, you let that shit go. You don't try to open that door back up and block a blessing that's supposed to come for you, okay, from closing that door. When you close the door and you leave it closed, God's opening a window somewhere else, but you can't see that window being open. You have to have faith. Faith is everything. If you don't have faith in yourself, you have no faith in God. If you don't have faith in God, you have faith in nothing. If you don't believe in something, you will fall for anything. I'm not telling you to believe in my God. I'm telling you to find a way to yours. Find yours. Figure it out. Everybody has a higher power. We all have something that we need to lean on to, because that's where the faith is. When you have no faith, you don't believe in anything, you fall for anything, and you also have nothing to hold on to help you through those tough times, to help you remember that you're not alone on this side. We are never alone. We have to constantly be reminded. So at this point in self and in life, you got to remind yourself, and you have to pay attention to when your spirit guides are reminding you on their own that they're here. They're constantly trying to get your attention, but you got to remain open, mind wise, heart wise, to be able to hear and pay attention, okay, to the guides, because they're giving you your notes. The spirit guides, the angels, they give you the notes to help you through the chapter. They're the ones who give you the notes. They are essentially like our teacher, right? Because God is the ultimate teacher. He's like the principal. So our spirit guides and our angels are the teachers of the school of life. And then when we become elevated, then we become a teacher as well on this side. So we are able to bring all of the power that we've been given through learning the lessons, which is a blessing, okay, to the world. And then if I'm giving you something that's pure, right? In your mind, I'm helping you to unlock. Then you could do the same for the next, and then so on and so forth. And that's how it works, okay? We have to unlock ourselves to help unlock others, right? So make sure you're pivoting through this next stage of yourself, because that full moon was serious. Like, pay attention to the things that are coming up that still need to be handled within you. Okay, if you're constantly thinking about a person, place, or a thing or a situation, it's because there's something in there that needs to be dealt with. There's something within that still needs to be healed, and this is the time. Okay, honey, you got to do it now. Whether it feels good or not, it got to be handled, right? So when you have faith, you know that this is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt, nigga. I'm just waiting for it because I know it's gonna hurt. But I know that with the hurt comes happiness afterwards, and it only hurts because you have to think about it. You have to feel that a little bit again to release it. Okay, so if something's coming up, deal with it so you can move on past it. And because there's always going to be something that we have to handle within ourselves, there's always going to be room for improvement. So just pay attention to where you can improve in yourself and where you can go back inside of yourself and forgive yourself for not doing the right thing, allowing yourself to be in a bad situation, not giving yourself the best to someone or to the world. You just got to forgive the parts you played in different things. You have to forgive other people and the parts that they played in hurting you. You have to forgive yourself for not paying attention. Like, you got to go in there and you got to deal with that stuff on a deeper level, okay? And then you can let it go. And then you won't worry about it like that no more. It'll be something else you healed, something else you handled, something else you grew through. And remember, you have to go and grow through it. You know what I'm saying? But when you go through it, you're going to grow through it. If you allow yourself to have that kind of mindset, nothing is here to hurt us. It's only here to elevate us. So if you allow it to bring you down, that's where you'll stay. But if you know in your heart that can't nothing break you because you're a part of something way bigger that we can't even really explain. Okay, even if we tried, I couldn't explain to you the connection that I truly have with the other side because it's for me to know and for you to find out. I can only give you clues. I can only show you a little bit to help you unlock yours, right? And that's like truly how it is because it's different for each one of us. But I just want you to know that there's a new energy around us. We've only just begun to live, and just paying attention to all the signs and everything around you, how you feel, the ease of situations. Like, you ask for something and the very next morning you get it. Like, come on, man, are you thanking God for that? Are you praying every day? I'm talking about I pray every day. Sometimes I forget if I prayed that morning, I'll pray again. And I know good and well I prayed that morning, but I'm going to pray again. Because I just want to make sure that they know I love them and that I know that they're here for me. The more I acknowledge them, the more help I get. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a dance now. It's a marriage inside, but then it's a dance that I do with me and the divine. We're dancing now. We're dancing a beautiful tango. Get in the swing of your dance. Learn your steps to your specific dance that you do with God. Because it takes two to tango, two to tango, two to really get the feeling of romance. And let's do the tango, do the tango, do the dance of love. That is Pearl Bailey. It takes two to tango. Okay, let's do the dance of love with God, and let's see what kind of energy we can integrate into the world. Positivity, love, kindness, just reassurance that it's okay to be yourself, your whole full, beautiful, natural self. Okay, let's do that because I don't want to be nothing else than who I am. And I want you to be who you are. Okay, so excuse me, I don't know what's going on. Pay attention to the signs, synchronicities. Pay attention to yourself. Pay attention to how you're feeling. Pay attention to how you're being embraced. Okay. And don't forget who you are. Continue to pray. Continue to stay positive. All right, I'm Empress Ja, the Healing Oracle, and I love you. And I want you to keep your head up, and I want you to continue to pay attention to the signs. It's really important right at this time. Like, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Okay? I love you. Till we talk again. Keep your head up, take care of yourself, and make sure you pray. Later.